Well, they changed my app this morning, guys, and so now I am not sure how to share my screen. Um, and so I don't have the intro video. I'll have to play with this again later. And please forgive me for that. Um, cancel. Widgets. Cancel. You ever have a day where it's just really, really frustrating? Um, it's here. It's got to be here. It's always been right on the front. Camera on, visual screen. It should be right there. Media. Video and phone. No, that's not it. Well, guys, glad you're here. Gotta love it when apps do updates and remove something that is one of the reasons you use the app. And of course, there was a notification at the very beginning that to do something, and it wasn't what I wanted to do, so I dismissed the notification. And I'm guessing in that notification it would have told me that I can't share the intro anymore, and so that wait that I give everybody to come along and join me is not a thing I can do anymore. At least not the way I used to do it. So I've got to find another way to share my screen with this app. I'll figure it out, but appreciate you sticking with me while I work through my frustration with technology. And it leads us into all the things that are going on in my life, right? So, today is September 23rd, 2023, and I am going to look at Proverbs 23, verse 19. This morning it is 8:03 right now, and I should have been on the road already. But instead of getting on the road, I slept in a little bit longer than I should have, but I'm tired. Not an excuse, but that's the excuse I used. I'm tired. Then I got out here to the shop and I spent my time reading, and before I read my Proverbs, I checked my email. I had things that need to get done today. I sent an email to somebody. I sent a text to somebody. I dealt with a couple of things that I needed to deal with. And I looked at the clock and I said, oh crap, I'm going to run out of time. I got things to do, and I let other things get in the way. Proverbs 23:19 says, listen, my son, and be wise. Keep your mind on the right course. If I would have stayed focused on what it was that was priority in the moment, not only would I have gotten everything done, but I wouldn't feel stressed. And when the technology would have acted up, if I would have been focused on the right thing, I might have taken just a moment, because I wouldn't have been stressed about time, and read that update that the app gave me. And I'd be prepared to figure out how to do what I need to do. Well, this is a lesson that I learned many years ago. And I say learned because I've been able to apply it on occasion. The reality is you haven't learned anything unless you apply it. You know stuff. You've been told stuff. You've been taught stuff. But you don't have it learned until it's applied in your life, right? I haven't learned this lesson well. It is first things first. Just do the thing that's in front of you, get it done, and move on to the next. When I was running my own business, I'd have days where I was working 18-hour days. And I'd get done with the day and I had accomplished a day's worth of work. And then God started working on me on this lesson. Because I would work multiple different things all at the same time. I felt I was really good at multitasking. And the problem was there were things that you work to a certain point and then you have to set it aside, right? And that was the task that you had to do until it was dry, it was ready for the next step, whatever it was that had to be done. But I was trying to do all of the steps all at the same time. So I do a little bit here, a little bit here, a little bit here. And I was chasing my tail all day long. And here's what God showed me. One day I got up and He spoke to me about just doing one thing at a time. And so I said, all right, Lord, I'm going to do it today. I worked a 7-hour day that day. And I got more accomplished in those 7 hours than I normally did in 18. You would think that in and of itself would have been enough to drive that point home, and I'd be doing it every day. And yet this morning, look where I'm at. 8:07, I haven't left yet, and I've been off doing other things. And frustrated because my technology isn't working the way I thought it was supposed to. Listen, my son, and be wise. Keep your mind on the right course. It's a lesson I need to learn much better. And by learn, I mean apply. I have knowledge. I have understanding. I haven't learned it yet because I don't apply it well. Apply it better, but I don't apply it well. I want to be faithful to God and His teaching. I'm sharing with you for two reasons. One, I know it was important for you to hear. And two, it's going to help me stay accountable. I love you all. Hope you have a great day. God bless.